Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. Banks firefighter featured on America's Got Talent. These last few weeks have been a roller coaster ride for Trent Tony, the Banks Fire District No. 13 volunteer firefighter who recently appeared on national television. Take into account that the longtime Hillsborough resident was one of the featured stars on the July 11 aired episode of NBC's America's Got Talent, where he sang an emotional song to his former wife in front of millions of television viewers. His goal, he told judges Heidi Klum, Simon Cowell, Howie Mandel, and Sofia Vergara, was that he wanted to reunite with her, saying he was still in love with her. Klum encouraged him to call his ex-wife, Faith, so she could hear him perform the song he wrote about her, Always and Lately Live. When Heidi Klum wanted to call or FaceTime Faith, I think at first I was a little freaked out by it, and I didn't know what to think, but ultimately I think I'm really thankful because I literally got to sing a song to her, which is where I was internally anyways, said Tony in a Wednesday, July 26, phone interview. As the audience chanted, "Call her," Tony said he initially was thinking of telling them no, and while they didn't show it on television, he said he first started shaking his head no. But I remember looking in the audience and Faith's brother had gone there to support me because I've really tried to stay close to their family, and I made eye contact with him, and I was like, kind of what do I do type face, said the 30-year-old Tommy, recalling that his former brother-in-law was smiling before finally shrugging. So I thought, shoot, let's just do this thing and call her. He then performed his song using a keyboard. I remembered when I finished and I realized people were standing up. I was just kind of like thinking, that's crazy. I was kind of blown away, really, he said. Tony said earlier in his life he worked hard at songwriting with his main goal being to be a successful musician. I've written hundreds of songs, to be honest, he said. He recalled being in a rough place at age 23 when he attended a concert by British singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran. I got super inspired, super excited. I just thought he was the coolest dude ever, Tommy said, observing that having played the piano since he was a child, he noticed that Sheeran was playing 4-chord songs. That led Tony, who hopes to eventually get a job as a career firefighter, to think maybe he could do the same. So I really kind of sat in a room for months and taught myself how to play guitar, and I literally wrote hundreds of songs, and I just started picking up any local show I could get, he recalled. One of his regular haunts was Hillsborough's Pizzeria on Main Street. I played tons of nursing homes, said Tony, who recently moved to Portland. They didn't judge me too hard. After his performance on America's Got Talent, all 4 judges then weighed in with Cowell, saying he thought Tony was very brave to share so much of his personal life. Cowell added he wouldn't have revealed so much. You know what? Cowell said. People, I think, are going to like you, and I think you've got a really, really good voice. This is one of those auditions people are certainly going to talk about. All 4 judges gave Tommy a thumbs up to move to the second round, and he should know in the next few weeks if or when he'll be called back. Meanwhile, Tommy said he enjoyed interacting with the judges. I think I got in touch with their humanity, he said. I read up on them, and they all, individually, have gone through real hard things that they've overcome. They're honestly just really kind, real people. The sad part came at the end of the America's Got Talent segment when a photo of Tony and former wife Faith was flashed on screen with a message saying that although Faith enjoyed Tony's song, the couple had not reunited. Is Tony optimistic he'll be called back? I haven't heard anything. I'm hopeful I get to go back. It sure was a cool experience, but I guess I don't want to assume anything, he said, adding that he's simply happy to be in the moment. As far as future dreams of stardom, Tommy realizes he needs to live in the present moment and accept his current reality. And my reality is I want to have a family. I'd love to be married to Faith again. I'd love to have a consistent career to be able to provide for a family. And so, I think I have to move forward, as if firefighting is going to be my career, because I love it, and I want to go to medic school for that. Still, he said if music becomes part of that scenario, how cool that would be. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share.